Today's topic is emerging trends. As the name suggests, emerging trends is what? The trends or the technologies which are on day-to-day basis are emerging, means coming up. Nothing else. Whatever the name is suggesting, emerging trends, the same meaning it carries. New technologies and initiatives that emerge with each passing day. Means on daily basis, whatever the new innovations or new technologies, new techniques, whatever are coming for the better development of our industry or our society, they all are counted as emerging trends. Many new technologies are being introduced on daily basis. Some of these don't succeed, some got a huge success. डेली बेसिस पे अगर 10 इनोवेशंस आ रही हैं तो it happens that one or two are not identified at all and rest are keep on progressing and really helpful in our economy also. So emerging trends as per the ETSR Dijkstra, it is quoted as computer science is no more about computers than astronomy is about telescopes. Means computer science अब सिर्फ और सिर्फ computer नहीं है. Means it's add on or it helps out in other innovations also. राइट सिर्फ हम कंप्यूटर साइंस को कभी कंप्यूटर पे कोडिंग कर ली प्रोग्रामिंग कर ली ऑल दैट इज नॉट कंप्यूटर साइंस एट ऑल इन टूडेज टाइम emerging trends that will make a huge impact in the future, as I earlier said, which are helping in our economy in today's trend and in later on coming time also, and on the digital economy and interaction in digital societies also. Now, our first topic for the day is artificial intelligence. Means, as the name suggests, हर चीज की definition, just keep it in your mind that every definition lies in the word only. The word here is artificial intelligence. Means the intelligence which all of us are given, that is naturally. Naturally it is provided to us, but if that same type of intelligence we try to put in something which is not provided natural intelligence, जिसके पास natural intelligence नहीं है, and there we are putting trying to put the intelligence, that is called artificial intelligence. For example, computers, robots or machines, to them if you are trying to put any kind of intelligence, that artificial intelligence. It stimulates the natural intelligence of human beings to machines. वही चीज मैंने कही, जो चीज हमें naturally मिली है, try to put that natural intelligence to machines and making them behave like us, or you can call it behaving like intelligently. That is artificial intelligence. An intelligent machine is supposed to intimate some of the cognitive functions of human, like learning, decision making and problem solving. Means, for example, we human beings, if we continuously do something on repetition, we definitely learn from that, and that same task becomes much more easy for us, and we usually do decision making. These all the qualities, if they are being occupied by the machine, by the computer, then that machine is called an intelligent machine. In order to make machines perform tasks with the minimum human interventions, they are programmed to create a knowledge base and make decision based on it. Means if we want, as human, whatever we are doing for our intelligence, in same way we try to make machines to take decisions, to um, do some auto learning by themselves. If they do some kind of work, on the basis of that, automatic decisions or automatic learning should be there. So that is done exactly under the AI. AI system can also learn from past experience, right? From past experience, suppose in last month I have done a mistake and today the same situation comes in front of me, then definitely I rememberize that situation. No, in that situation this was my mistake, and today I am not going to repeat that mistake. If the same kind of scenario happens with the machine, it means machine tries to learn from the past experience. That is exactly what AI wants to do. There are some of the examples of applications of AI. Number one is Alexa, जो हमारे बीच में बहुत ही habitual है. Siri है. Now Google is also there, and most important Google Assistant, जो आजकल सबके फोन में. If you have not tried that till now, try that. For अगर आपके पास 10-5 मिनट भी है for time passing, do your time pass on Google Assistant. You'll got to know the voice which is talking with us, that is really act intelligently. What kind of question we are portraying, same kind of answer that replies from there. Fine. So that is on what basis? That's on the basis of AI. That's on the basis of artificial intelligence only. Fine. Now next is machine learning. कुछ कुछ चीजें हमने यहाँ से समझी हैं. Machine learning means where machine learns. मैंने अभी example लिया past experience का, where machine learns from the past experience. Now what is it is exactly? It's a subsystem of artificial intelligence. दो main pillar है ना artificial intelligence. काम कैसे करेगा? If machine is not going to learn, then definitely artificial intelligence will be failed. So it's a basic subsystem of our AI where computers have the ability to learn from data. Some kind of lot of data collection is provided to machine, and on the basis of that, suppose 1 month ka temperature we have provided to machine, and that temperature is between 16 to 10. So if the weather forecasting we are doing through that machine, so what that machine will reply, that definitely there is the extreme winter situation at that state or at that particular location. So that is what estimation the machine does on the basis of the data provided, right? That all things depends on the coding whatever is fed on that machine, right? It comprises algorithm that use data to learn on their own and make predictions. मैंने बताया that everything depends on the algorithm or codings or programs or instructions whatever we have fed it in that. These algorithms are called models. जो छोटे छोटे programs or codings we put into the machine, they are called models, and they are first trained. पहले machines को train करते हैं, then we test that, राइट? ऐसा नहीं है डायरेक्टली प्रोग्राम फीड किया चलो भाई मार्केट में, नाउ मशीन इज रेडी. नो, your robo or your machine or your supercomputer, everything is programmed. Then they are first trained how to use that program. They are trained how to react and how to output the data. Professionally they are tested, and then they are exported to the market. After successful trainings, once these models are able to give result to acceptable level, means whatever the programmer or the authority wants the output from the machine, when that machine is able to give that preferable output, only and only then those machines are exported to the users. They are used to, then only then they are used to make the predictions about new or unknown data. This is machine learning, means through proper codings or through proper learning through data, when machines are made to learn for preferable output. ठीक है? Predictions, behavior, a particular behavior is expected from the machine. That's all come under machine learning. Next come natural language processing. Natural language processing. For example, मैंने अभी बोला do a talk today with Google Assistant. In that आप पंजाबी में बोलेंगे, आप हरियाणवी में बोलेंगे, हिंदी में, इंग्लिश में, whatever you want to use the language, in that you will speak, and Google Assistant will definitely give you a reply. How? Do they know our language? Means a natural language processing system is provided or used there with Google Assistant, through which they understands the language which we use. हमारी language वो use करते हैं. They try to understand, and on the basis of their understanding they give a reply to us, right? So the best example जो मैंने अभी दिया NLP का, that is your Google Assistant, right? The predictive typing feature. For example, whenever we type anything on Google for searching, ठीक है? Yesterday I have typed a long sentence for searching. राइट. एंड टुडे अगेन द सेम सर्च आई वांट टू डू. तो जैसे ही मैं फर्स्ट वर्ड लिखूंगी ऑटोमेटिकली इट विल प्रेडिक्ट द नेक्स्ट वर्ड, है ना. और समटाइम्स इट शोज अस द कंप्लीट सेंटेंस आल्सो. Fine. How that is done? That is done on the basis of predictions. Means it learns from our previous experience. हमारा जो previous means कल का जो experience था गूगल का, वो experience वो आज याद कर रहा है कि कल इन्होंने ये टाइप किया था. तो एक suggestion देते हैं कि do you want to type this? और अगर हमें suggestion दिया और then we just click on that. That same we don't need to type further. Right? That's on the basis of NLP. It deals with the interaction between human and a knowledge based system. जैसे मैंने गूगल असिस्टेंट बताया, हम we are the human being and Google Assistant is a knowledge based machine or a system or digital device. ठीक है. तो what is NLP? The interaction between these two, that is NLP. AI system can use for decision making computers using human spoken languages. मैंने बताया हिंदी, English, or if your system is preferably using the regional languages, because now it's coming in trend as regional languages are also provided in the setting. That can also be there. Right. Next is, in fact, it is possible to search the web or operate or control our devices using our voices. आगे आगे devices ऐसी आ रही हैं, like Bluetooth speakers are available in that. Put it on, or Alexa play this song, Siri play that song. Verbally we put that sentence and automatic reply from that particular device is there. Means text to speech or speech to text. Means जो हमने बोला that automatically transferred to the text and that is provided to the Alexa and Alexa understands that and gives a reply. ठीक है. जो भी reply वहां से text में आ रहा है that is provided to us in the speech form. This all, ये जितनी भी चीजें we are discussing, this all is the NLP. Machine translation is a rapidly emerging field where machines are able to translate text from one language to another with fair amount of correctness. Another emerging application area is automated customer service where a computer software. Now, let's see, आज अगर आप HP की official site है, or any of the branded site you can go on, there at your extreme right corner bottom you will get a chat box. Live chat is available. Means whatever you are searching currently you can put on there and assistance is automatically provided to you. In speech form you can also talk there. That is the latest feature of NLP in nowadays. Next is immersive experience. Experience word we all know. Immersive is that experience which takes us to the reality. फॉर एग्जाम्पल वॉइस बहुत अच्छा समझेंगे. वीडियो गेम्स आप खेलते हैं, 3D वीडियो गेम्स, एक कैबिन बना देते हैं, उसमें एक अरीना, आपका एनवायरनमेंट इज क्रिएटेड इन सच अ टाइप दैट यू थिंक दैट वी आर एक्चुअली एट दिस सिचुएशन, राइट. तो दैट एक्सपीरियंस इज काउंटेड एज इमर्सिव एक्सपीरियंस. ये सब डिजिटल टेक्नोलॉजी की हेल्प से है. You are playing the game on tab or on mobile or with the help of joystick, but you think actually हम फील्ड में ही है. मैंने बहुत बार देखा, I have seen many of the students, they fight, they shout, they scream like anything. They think that actually they are in the field, right? So with the 3D videography, the joy of watching movie, जब भी हम मूवीज में जाते हैं, in the movies sometimes we are provided with 3D glasses. So watching a movie with 3D glasses and without 3D glasses is two different experiences. The 3D that comes under immersive experience means it's marvelous experience is there with the help of 3D glasses. That is immersive experience. Video games comes under this. Immersive experience allows us to visualize, to feel, to react by stimulating our senses. Means this immersive experience affects our senses also. For example, if someone is fighting or an arrow comes, and if we are wearing the particular glasses, we think that that arrow is coming on us. We are getting up. Our senses, our goosebumps are there. Because actually में हम डरते हैं, actually में हम खुश हो रहे हैं, actually में हमें गुस्सा हो रहा है, actually में we were fighting with the help of our senses. That is immersive experience. It enhances in more interaction and we are more involved with that particular video or movie or whatever the clip is there. Immersive experience have been used in field of training. For example, driving license के लिए we have applied for heavy driving license. Nowadays you are taken into a cabin और एक 3D screen you are provided with the glasses, steering आपके हाथ में देते हैं, and there you have the practice or training or experience for actual learning the driving. Right? That is the best example of immersive experience. Means अब road पे कहाँ से खाली road लाएं कि where we can teach you the how to drive a bus, how to drive a truck. So that those type of driving training centers are now there, which teach you the driving through this immersive experience technology. कुछ चेंज नहीं है, like your 3D video games आप play करते हैं, in the same way you are provided a steering and a road on the screen and with the glasses for 3D experience, and you just start learning. Immersive experience can be achieved using virtual reality and augmented reality. अब ये दो चीजें. In immersive experience, two types of realities are there. First one is virtual reality, which is actually reality, but virtually you are enhanced. Second one is augmented reality, in which digital interference is there. अब हम दोनों चीजें एक एक करके पढ़ते हैं. First one is virtual reality. बड़े ध्यान से समझेंगे. Virtual. For example, you can see a glasses the person has worn. I have shown in the figure. Same example जो मैं अभी दे रही थी. If you are watching a movie with 3D glasses or without 3D glasses, means with 3D glasses, that experience or whatever you are watching, that becomes real. In actually that is virtual. Fine. Everything that we experience in our reality, in reality, whatever we are watching, that is perceived through our senses. मैंने बोला कि वो फाइट करे तो हम लगता है एक्चुअली वी आर फाइटिंग, एक्चुअली वी आर हैप्पी, एक्चुअली वी आर स्ट्रेस्ड, एक्चुअली हमें डर लगता है ना. मींस आवर सेंसेस आर गेटिंग अफेक्टेड. दैट इज वर्चुअल रियलिटी. From this came the idea that we can represent our senses with made up of non-real information. Means जब हम गूगल ग्लासेस लगा के एक्चुअल में हमें डर लग रहा है, एक्चुअल में हम हैप्पी हो रहे हैं, तो देयर केम एन आइडिया दैट व्हाई नॉट इफेक्ट योर सेंसेस विद द हेल्प ऑफ नॉन रियल इंफॉर्मेशन. अब हम मूवी देखते हैं, वो मूवी चल रही है, दैट्स नॉट द रियल इंफॉर्मेशन फॉर अस, बट इवन देन वी गेट अफेक्टेड. दैट इज वर्चुअल. ठीक है. आवर परसेप्शन ऑफ रियलिटी वुड आल्सो अल्टर इन रिस्पॉन्स ऑफ दैट. नाउ वर्चुअल रियलिटी इज अ 3D कंप्यूटर जनरेटेड सिचुएशन. बेस्ट एग्जांपल गूगल ग्लासेस का मैं बता रही हूँ. मीन्स वॉचिंग अ मूवी विद 3D glasses, सॉरी गूगल ग्लासेस बोला, 3D glasses. That is a best example of VR, virtual reality, that stimulates the real world. The user can interact with and explore the environment by getting immersed in it while interacting with the objects and other actions of the user. At present, it is achieved with the help of VR headset. जो आपके 3D glasses आते हैं, they are also named as VR headsets. जो ये the person he is wearing, this is the actual example of VR headset. Fine. It promotes a sensory information like sound, smell, motion, temperature. All these actually we experience new field and has found its applications in gaming. Means you should know where the virtual reality in exam for 1 mark it can be asked, um, name 2 areas where VR is used. तो कोई भी दो. Number 1 is gaming, I have told you. In entertainment, 3D movies मैंने बताया. Next is military training, driving training, right? Psychology, engineering, in these all areas it is nowadays in use, right? अब immersive experience की second जो कैटेगरी हम पढ़ रहे हैं, दैट इज ऑगमेंटेड रियलिटी. बेस्ट एग्जांपल इज गूगल मैप और लेंस. गूगल लेंस, if you have not used till now, then today try to use that. Google lens is what means, suppose I have a plant in front of me and I don't know the name of that plant, I know nothing about that plant, then what you do, open the Google lens and just scan that plant. Automatically it will let you know about each and everything related to that plant. कहाँ ये होता है, what type of weather, what type of requirements for that. Same way, if you are in a hotel, just scan that place and automatically the reality or details or location notification, everything you will got to know. As you can see in the picture also, that in a mall is scanned, and through Google Map, in attachment to your Google Lens, it is displaying the details that here the red tape mall is there, here the action showroom is there, here this is there, everything is in detail. This is called augmented reality. Means actually this is reality, but digitally it is affected. That is augmented reality. The superimposition of computer generated perception surroundings means superimposition of computer means actual situation which is affected with the help of computer उसको और better बनाना over an existing physical surroundings में automatically हम जिस भी surrounding में उसको enhancing that position with the help of digital interference is called augmented reality. It adds on components of the digital world. For example, diagram में मैंने बताया, as we are scanning the mall, automatically digital additions are there. As you can see, locations identifications are there. If we open the Google map, you can see in red balloon, triangular balloon, the notifications are there. Here is the hospital, here is the school, this is the ring road, this is the GT road. All these things are there. That is augmented reality. Right? Users can access information about the nearest places with reference to their current location. Already I have told that Google Map is the best example for that. Means if we are not aware about the particular location, just put it in the Google Map and it will let you know about each and everything, whatever is coming on the path, whatever the restaurants, schools, hospitals, whatever is coming there, it will let you. With the help of location-based AR apps, there are many augmented reality apps which are based on location. Traveling agencies are using, the traveling agents हैं, or somehow the people who are very fond of traveling, they keep on using these type of apps. If example is asked, you can name Google Lens or Google Map, right? Next is robotics. Not nothing new for you people. Nowadays we all know robotics is in trend, and what it does in robotics, it's an of technology requiring applications of mechanical engineering, electronics, computer science, and many more things others are included there. Robotics is primarily concerned in operation and application of robot. अब बहुत बच्चे कहते हैं robotics क्या है? Robot बनाना. No, not at all. Robots की डिजाइनिंग, उसकी लेयरिंग या उसकी फाइब्रिकेशन कैसे प्लास्टिक का होगा, लोहे का होगा, मेटल का होगा, what will be used the material for the fabrication, what operations the robot will be doing, and what will be the application areas for that robot. This complete all four scenarios, if we combine, that forms your robotics. A robot is basically a machine. Definitely it's a machine. It's capable of carrying out one or more tasks. Means एक से ज़्यादा काम करता है ये with accuracy and precision. Means we human beings, we can make mistake, but robot, whatever the task is allotted to a robot that never ever make the mistake unless there is a fault in the machine. Unlike other machines, robot is programmable. Definitely अपने आप तो कुछ होता ही नहीं. Every coding is fed in that. Robot is programmable, which means it can follow the instructions fed into it. Nothing new. We all know that. Robots were initially conceptualized for doing repetitive industrial tasks. Suppose any particular task which repeatedly we want to do, for that particularly in the very starting days, robots were planned for those boring works. Means जो हमें 1,000 times, 2,000 times, lakh times with the same task we have to do, for that to remove the stress of humans or labor intensiveness that if we want to remove, that can be, for that purpose the robots are planned. Now sensors are one of the prime component of robot. Robot are highlighted when sensors are being used, that Like robots can be of many types. Number one is wheeled robots. Just see in the picture. Here you can see first is NASA's Mars exploration rover. This is the type of robo which is wheeled robo. You can see wheeled are there, right? Next one is humanoid, means this Sophia, an example of robo. Example भी याद होनी चाहिए. Sophia is a humanoid. It's a robo, means the robo which have a human physical, means physically appears like human beings and behaves like that. They are called humanoid, right? Next is manipulator. You can see here legged robo, means legs are there. An unmanned aircraft, this is called manipulator legged robots. Robots are resemble humans are known as humanoid. मैंने बताया the robots which resembles the human beings, they are called humanoids. Exam में for 1 mark it can be asked what is the difference between legged robo, wheeled robo or humanoid. So definitely humanoid are those which resembles the human beings. Fine. Robots are being used in industries, medical sciences, bionics, science, research, military, hospital, surgery, everywhere it is in use. Okay. Examples which I have shown in the diagram that I have noted here, I'll share this with you. These all examples I have discussed verbally. Fine. Next one is big data. थोड़ा जल्दी चलेंगे because everything about this we already know. Big data means बहुत सारा data, a huge amount of data. Now if I think right now अगर मैं पूछूं तो on Google how much data is being added, लैक्स मिलियंस ऑफ पीपल. कोई फेसबुक चला रहा है, कोई इंस्टा चला रहा है, कोई अपनी इमेज अपलोड कर रहा है, कोई वीडियो ऐड कर रहा है, कोई टेक्स्ट डाल रहा है, कोई अपना कोई मैसेज डाल रहा है. एवरीथिंग ऑन in fraction of seconds, trillions of data is being collected on the net. That is big data. समझ रहे हैं दुनिया में कितने लोग नेट यूज कर रहे हैं, कितने सोशल मीडिया हैंडल्स यूज कर रहे हैं. ऑन एवरी सोशल मीडिया हैंडल someone is adding on text, someone is adding on tweets, someone is adding on posts, videos, audios, pictures, movies, everything is being on added. So that everything is got collected and that becomes the big data. A big data, the detail I have already shared with you, that pictures are there. 2.5 quintillion bytes of data being created on each day. Here I have quoted 2.5 quintillion bytes of data is collected on daily basis. Fine. This result in generation of data sets. अब data, अब आप कहेंगे what are the types of big data? कोई क्वेश्चन पूछो what are the types of big data? So types are, number one, text is there. Number two, videos are there, audios are there, pictures are there, images are there. All this are the types of big data. इसके अलावा कोई फॉर्म है हमारे पास जिसमें हम डाटा डाल रहे हैं सोशल मीडिया पे? We are adding on only this, right? Now the main thing is characteristics of big data. Characteristics means what are the properties, positives, specialties of big data. पढ़ाने की भी जरूरत नहीं है. Everything, whatever the detail I have given, on the basis of that you can see. Number one is volume. Volume means a lot of data. मैंने बोला 2.5 quintillion bytes of data each day it is added on to the social media. So means huge volume, quantity of data is lot. Big data is of enormous size. Number one characteristic and most important means a lot of data is added on daily basis. Next is velocity. Velocity means rate, the speed of adding on data. अगर अभी मैं कहूँ कितने बंदे फेसबुक चला रहे हैं तो देर में भी millions of people are there. Millions of people are using Instagram right now, right? So the speed or the rate you can say of adding on data is the velocity, it is called, and it is exceptionally high, right? बहुत higher rate पर it is being added. Next comes variety. Already we have talked about it, that variety of data is there. कुछ videos है, कुछ clips है, कुछ images है, कुछ data है, कुछ text है. Fine. कोई tweet है, कोई post है. मीन्स वेराइटी. कोई ये नहीं कि सारी दुनिया आज की डेट में सिर्फ टेक्स्ट करेगी. नो वन विल पोस्ट द वीडियोस, इजंट इट? ऐसा तो है ही नहीं. मीन्स देयर इज अ वेराइटी ऑफ डाटा. Someone is adding text, another one is adding images, some is adding videos, another is adding links. So variety is there. Then comes veracity. Veracity is consistency, biased, noisy. That can be abnormality in the data or issues with the data collection methods. Veracity refers to the trustworthiness of the data because processing Some incorrect data can give wrong result or mislead the interpretation. Veracity means trustworthiness of that data. Suppose मैंने वीडियो डाली है तो I'll be responsible for that video regarding the truthfulness of that video. Fine. अगर कोई fake भी है तो we can get that particular person that who has done this, right? So veracity is trustworthiness of that particular post or data being added in the big data. Then comes value. Big data is not just a big pile of data. सिर्फ एक data इकट्ठा हो गया वो नहीं है. It also possesses to have hidden patterns. Means it have lot of value. For example, YouTube पे किसी ने poll किया, right? In that poll helps the government to take some particular decisions. और surveys are there. Insta पे surveys हो रहे हैं आजकल, YouTube पे poll हो रहे हैं, surveys are also there on YouTube, FB पे survey हो रहे हैं. So these all data which is collected through survey, poll, these adds on a value, or it helps the person to take a particular decision, to know the scenario what's going on in the society. It means that big data also have a value that is also important. Fine. Next is IoT. IoT is Internet of Things. Full form पता होनी चाहिए. IoT means Internet of Things. What does it exactly means? Internet of Things का मतलब है, let me tell you. Internet of Things. It's particularly a network of devices that have an embedded hardware and software to communicate with other devices on the same network. Nowadays, ceiling fan की हम बात करें. Ceiling fans are coming in the market which are being handled through your Bluetooth. Is it available or not? Let me know. हाँ जी, in the market, Bluetooth enabled fans, fridge, washing machine, doorbell, these all are available in the market, right? Means through our one network, say as many devices are connected in my house, I can handle all of them, right? So that is the best example of IoT. Okay, means nowadays almost all the household devices, they are being electrical. Smart homes are there. In smart homes are electrical fitting that everything is connected with Bluetooth. Our security systems, lock systems, they are handled through the Bluetooth. अगर हम कहीं बाहर गए and we forgot to switch off the lights, we forgot to lock our home, then automatically through Bluetooth we can handle that, right? So through mobile devices, through digital devices, we are inputting and we are handling the data. Now IoT tends to bring together these devices to work in collaboration. Means हमारा Bluetooth, हमारा fan, हमारी machine, हमारा fridge, everything is working in collaboration and assisting each other in creating the intelligent network of things. For example, CCTV camera are there. अभी मैंने बताया smart ACs are there, smart ceiling fans are there, smartphones through Bluetooth remotely they are in control. That is the example of the things. Okay. नेक्स्ट इज वेब ऑफ थिंग्स. जैसे इंटरनेट ऑफ थिंग्स एक छोटा नेटवर्क था, सिर्फ हमारे घर से रिलेटेड मैंने एग्जांपल दिया. वेब ऑफ थिंग्स इज अ बिग एग्जांपल. फॉर एग्जांपल स्मार्ट सिटीज, पूरी पूरी एक सिटी या पूरा डिस्ट्रिक्ट, इफ दैट इज कनेक्टेड थ्रू अ पर्टिकुलर नेटवर्क where all the computers, all the smartphones or the personal networks, they are being connected to interact with each other, that's called web of things. But to interact with particular number of devices, we need to install different apps, right? Suppose एक पूरी city की बात करें. In a city, suppose there are 200 citizens, so all the 200 citizens will be asked to install a specific app. Through that particular app, they will be in connectivity with the same network. For example, हम WhatsApp की बात करें, those people who have installed the WhatsApp and those who have WhatsApp and in contact with me, they can talk with me on WhatsApp. Means the people who are connected through my WhatsApp, they are in one network. That's the example of Web of Things. The web is already being used as a system to communicate with each other. We all know we are using internet for that. Now WOT allows use to web services to connect anything in the physical world beside human identities on the web. Means on the web, whatever the identity we have. ठीक है, मेरी email ID कुछ भी हो, मैं WhatsApp पे मुझे I need a only number, right? And I need to install an app, whatever my email ID, whatever my profile pic, whatever my status on the web, let it be. But for joining into a particular network, it doesn't matter. It will pave way for creating smart homes, smart offices, smart cities. When example दिया, in a smart city, there is a particular network. All the people who are connected with part of that WOT network. Next comes sensors. What is a sensor? नाम से ही पता चल रहा है. Sensor means what senses, which it is a digital device which senses. अब sense हमारी we have 5 senses: smelling, hearing, watching, listening, feeling, right? यही sense है. इसके अलावा और कोई sense है ही नहीं. ठीक है, in building these type of senses in a device, digital device, that will be called as sensor. Right now, this is also possible with the help of two sensors, namely accelerometer and gyroscope. आप ध्यान से देखेंगे, whenever we handle our mobile, अगर आपने मोबाइल पे ऑटो रोटेशन इनेबल किया हुआ है, whenever you handle your mobile in portrait mode, your image will be set like this, and whenever you will handle in landscape mode, your mobile will be, your images will be displayed in landscape mode. Have you tried? If you have not tried it, you try it right now. Right, means your mobile screen will automatically shift to vertical and horizontal mode. This is also with the help of two sensors. बहुत important question है, it can be asked in the exam. There are two sensors. Today we'll be completing here only. After that, in tomorrow's class we'll continue. Right? Now here, namely, two sensors are there: accelerometer and next is gyroscope. Accelerometer senses your mobile is sensor in the mobile phone detects the orientation. Accelerometer क्या करता है? It checks कि mobile is handled in landscape mode or the portrait mode, right? It checks that. And what gyroscope does? It gyroscope tracks the rotation. Means it tracks the rotation of our twist and adds to the information to the accelerometer. मतलब मेरी twist की rotation को देख के वो message is sent to the accelerometer, और accelerometer फिर on the basis of that it decides कि it's in portrait mode or in landscape mode. Sensors are very commonly used for monitoring and observing elements in the real world applications. The evolution of smart electronic sensors is contributing in a large way. अब एक example ले, in COVID arena, in COVID scenario, there are doorbells which are invented, or new innovation came in around in the market. It's also available that in the doorbell at a distance of 4 to 5 inches, if we do this, automatically the doorbell rings. This is how, this is with the help of a particular sensor which senses the interruption up to a particular given distance, right? This is the sensor available in your vehicles also, in the car while parking. एक particular distance तक आने के बाद दीवार से टकराने से बचाने के लिए there is a sensor which automatically starts beeping. Means that's an indication कि और पीछे नहीं लेना है. Fine. So that is sensor. Smart sensor is a device that takes input into physical environment. Most important definition है, what is a smart sensor? That takes input from the physical environment. मैंने क्या कहा? जैसे डोरबेल पे particular distance पे your hand goes, so this is the physical environment around the doorbell, and from this physical environment it automatically takes the input. Sensor के अंदर automatically input goes that there is something near that doorbell, or it works, data goes into, or data जाते, whatever will be the output, you have to ring the doorbell, automatically doorbell rings, and uses built-in computing resources to perform predefined functions. Predefined means automatically the pre-decided functions are fed in the doorbell, whatever the coding is fed in the doorbell or in the car, that particular distance, दीवार से इतना distance रहते ही the buzzer have to beep or buzzer have to ring, a sound is to be created. So that happens, right? That's it for today. 2 3